What's good? What's good? What's good with everybody, man? Just trying to get this camera adjusted real quick. Popping back in here. See how everybody's doing, how everybody feeling for today's game. Y'all know what it is. Let me get a thumbs up. Can I get a thumbs up? Make sure the audio and the visuals is clear. Let me see. Yeah. Week 2 on the way. We got the Raiders and the Cardinals, man. I see a couple people in the chat already. Early in the chat. Let me check the stream. Give me the thumbs up. If anybody can, give me that thumbs up. Make sure we loud and clear. Visuals is good. Let me see. YouTube studio real quick. How we feeling today for the week 2 matchup against the Cardinals, man? Let me know. Very important game. So far, the statistic that really stands out, man. Is the fact that no team has gone 0-2 and made the playoffs. So it seems like it's a must win if we're going to base this one off of history, y'all. Shout out to everybody that's in the chat as well, man. Shout out to my guy, SVT, giving me that thumbs up. Yes, sir. Appreciate you, brother. Thank you very much, man. Thank you very much. I was out there in Oakland Zoo yesterday, dog. I was out there in Oakland. Took the fan band out to the zoo. You know what I mean? Had a good time. Got away for a little bit. But we're back at it, bro. Looking good, sounding good. Back at it with my guy, Jackie Choon. Appreciate you pulling up, big dog. Appreciate you very much. Thank you. Why is this thing ain't loading, man? But a couple of things we're going to look at today, yo, is the injury report, of course, which a lot of people know what's going on with the injury report. But at the same time, who's going to replace those guys? Who are we going to see come in as that next man up? And we just got a report right here. Let me bring this up, man. And I'll bring it up here in a second. I want to give these shout-outs, though, man. This day and age, shout out to you, brother. Appreciate you pulling up on the Czarface in the building. What's up, Ray? What's up with you, man? Appreciate you being here. Let me see. I know people are going to be crazy active today. Home opener out there in Las Vegas is going to be lit. It's going to be crazy lit, dog. Rosha in the building. Let's go, Raiders. All day, baby. You know what it is. Paul Burton in the building. What it do? Yes, sir. It's our time. Let's go. Yes, sir. You know what time it is, man. I'm excited for this pass rush. And you got to be. Look, 0 sacks, 0 turnovers last week. We have to change that number this game. Milka Bleezy, we have more to lose than the Cardinals. We definitely do. The Cardinals are kind of down this year, right? The Cardinals aren't going to have one of those years where they're expected to make the playoffs. More so is the Raiders have higher expectations. DeAndre Hopkins gets suspended because of his PED, performance enhancements. So he hasn't even been in the game, their best weapon. They have a bunch of injuries. I believe Rondale Moore and some other guys are out. Their offensive line is dealing with some stuff. J.J. Watt and Trayvon Mullen may play in this game, but we'll talk about that here shortly, man. But this game is more important to us. As Raider fans, we can't lose this game. It's that simple. It's a must win. What's up with it, Purge? Appreciate you pulling up on us, brother. Willie Wayne in the building. What's up with it, W? Sanchez says, dude. Yes, sir. It's going to be lit. Give Jacobs the ball, please. Yes. I think this is going to be one of the games. I think this game is going to look like the preseason. I know some people might think that's far-fetched, but I think we will look fundamentally sound. We will look very clean. We will have a very balanced offense, and we will look how we did in the preseason. That's honestly how I feel about this game. But that's just me. You know, some people may say I'm biased. Dragon Hendricks in the building. What's good with it? Drago, you know what it is. What's up with you, boss? You the boss, man. Hope you're doing well. Juan in the building says, what up, Sack, out here repping at Allegiant. Appreciate you repping at Allegiant, man. Let us know. Let everybody know. And someone even DM'd me and wanted me to tell all the fans, man, to make sure to be quiet when the offense is on the field. And Juan, make sure to tell all the fans in the building, you got to be quiet when the offense is on the field, dog. But get loud when the defense is on the field. We got to learn that as we move to this new stadium, dog, because they still have the issues. I mean, last year when I went to the game, they had those issues still. But Jay Ruiz in the building. Prezi Prayers, what's good with you, folks? What's good with you, man? I got to get back with you. I already know. I got to get with you, Prez. Raider Alex in the building. Let's get this W. Shout out to Alex pulling up on us. Nomad in the building. Yes, sir. Nomad. Appreciate you being with us. Parsa Persian out here with us. Let's go, Raiders. You know what it is. Tombstone Nation for life. Just subscribe. Let's effing go, Nation Raiders. Shout out to you, Tombstone. Thank you for becoming a new member. Everybody show Tombstone some love for joining the squad, becoming a member of Rated Tape. Thomas Hernandez, salute. Shout out to Thomas, man. Glad to see you out here with us, man. Let me know, because I like to start off. I want to start off early with this one. I want to start off hot with this one, man. And drop your score predictions down in the chat right now. What is your score prediction for this game? What is your score prediction for this game? Gonzo, what's good what you said? He says, I think Carr will have 3 passing touchdowns today, at least. He says at least. I think it's going to be a well-balanced game, man. And I hope Carr does go out there and ball out, regardless if he has 3 touchdowns or more or not. I think he's going to have a very good game at the end of the day. SVT said, especially how the Chiefs played against the Cardinals, we need to look good in this game and win comfortably. Yeah, man, because that's going to be the ultimate. Let's think about it like this, man. Like you said, the Chiefs played against the Cardinals, and they whooped them. So that is going to almost be the measuring test at this point for the Raiders of, we've seen what the Chiefs did to the Cardinals. Now, what are the Raiders going to do to the Cardinals? But the only thing I would say is the Cardinals are going to make their adjustments now that they're in week 2. So we may see a different looking Cardinals team. Also, they like to blitz the football, and they showed that against the Chiefs. They showed that last year. So we'll see what happens. Cena in the building. Hopefully we see some extra from Zeus. We have to see Zamir White in this game. We have to. Dreaded One said, I think Amik will have a good day. Hopefully. We need Amik to have a good day. We need to, man. Happy Sunday. Win number 1 today. Let's effing go. You already know what it is, Lurker. Shout out to Lurker pulling up on us, man. Mondo Reyes, what up, Doe Ray? Let's effing go. Casey Bourne in the building, 35-14. That's an ass whooping if you ask me. Shout out to Casey, though, man. JT turning up, down 24, LOL. I'm not even sure what that means, man. Let me know. Darius says 35-21. Okay. So we putting up 30 points in this game. 1,000-1, we teabagged the Cardinals. 42-27, 42 points. Low scoring game, 17-10 Raiders. Do you guys think we're going to score over 30 points in this game? 3-0 Raiders take a defensive battle. I think we get a Carr Renfro vintage game. That's a pretty good take. But let's go ahead and hop into it, man. I wanted to get an idea of what you guys' thoughts on this upcoming game as far as the score predictions. But let's go ahead and hop into some injuries that were just put out and bring it up on the screen right here. We got the official, or the following players are inactive for the Las Vegas Raiders, and we have Trayvon Merrick. Trayvon Merrick is probably one of the most important injuries that we have on this list. Then you move down the list, and you'll see that we have, let me make this a little bit bigger for you guys. We move down the list, and then we see that we have Brandon Bolden. And this is why I think we got a comment about how Zeus will get some burn, right? Because you look right below Brandon Bolden, and you'll see Brenton Brown here. That's 2 running backs out of the 5 that are active. So that means we'll have Josh Jacobs, Zamir White, and Amir Abdullah out there playing. And you know Zeus is going to get some burn. So hopefully we see a good part of this running group, even though we have 2 guys out. Trayvon Merrick being out, though, is going to be crucial because that means Roderick Teamer is going to be in. Harmon should take that starting spot. But when we run those 3 safety sets, we're going to see Teamer, Abram, and Harmon. Now, if we do lose a safety, another safety, then we might see Isaiah. We might see Isaiah in some special packages, but I don't know if Isaiah Mayo is going to be out there so much in this game. I don't know about that. Let's move down the list, though. And we get to our Pro Bowler, former Pro Bowler, Denzel Perriman, middle linebacker. So this one right here, I wanted to talk about because I don't think enough people will realize that Masterson is going to be that fill-in. Okay, Masterson is going to be the guy that comes in for Denzel Perriman to wear the green dot ultimately. Now, does that mean he's going to start? No, Masterson doesn't mean Masterson is going to start with a green dot or anything of the sorts, but it does say a lot because he was the one in the preseason with the green dot at middle linebacker, calling out the defense and ultimately making a lot of plays. So I'm going to be excited to see what Masterson brings in this one because we will see him. We will see. I would put my bottom dollar on it. All right. Moving down, though, man. Moving down. We talked about Zamir White getting some burn right here. Roger Teamer should fill in for this 3 safety sets. Masterson comes in for Denzel Perriman. And we get to Andre James. Now, Andre James might be the most important one. Yeah. I think Andre James might be the most important injury because this is where Dylan Parham steps in. Now, how do you guys feel about Dylan Parham stepping in at center? Because remember how Andre James played last year. Last year, Andre James was snapping the ball over Carr's head. He wasn't snapping the ball when he was supposed to, so everybody else would get a false start. So, how do you guys feel about Dylan Parham coming in to fulfill that center spot for Andre James? Because it's a very mental spot. It's a very intellectual spot to play center. You got to call out the blitz. You got to help the quarterback when it comes to picking up some of the blocking assignments. So, how do you guys feel about Dylan Parham coming in for Andre James? Now, if you guys can, give a shout out to Zamir White. It's his birthday. SVT says it's Zamir White's birthday. Shout out to him. Happy birthday to Zeus himself. SVT says no trick plays, please. Yeah, definitely no tricks plays. Please, guys, if you guys can't hit that like button, y'all, let's get the algorithm cracking. Let's get this live moving in motion, y'all, because we're trying to get this thing rolling. Marty Marr says Mitchell Rush said Parham should be the center from the jump. Should be the center from the jump. You saying that Andre James should not, when healthy, Andre James should not come back as center? James Silks is excited to see the good look at Dylan. Yeah. We're going to get a good look at Dylan in this one because it's going to be interesting, especially because it's his first game. Andre James last year had his rough times. So we'll see if Dylan Parham comes in and have some rough times. Will he snap the ball over Derek Carr's head? I don't know about that. But I think we will see just some slight hiccups, and that's not going to be very good. It's going to probably mess up some drives. Hopefully not, though. Hopefully not. Ray Love says he has faith in Parham. So do I. I have a lot of faith in Parham. What's good with you, Guerrero? Appreciate you pulling up on us, man. Salute to the chat. Shout out to the chat and everybody in here, man. We almost to 100 people out here. So let's see if we can get close to 100 likes. Let's see if we can do that, man. Jamie says he wants to see Zamir White. Definitely want to see Zamir White. More screenplays, please. Definitely. We definitely need to see more screenplays, especially if they're wanting to blitz, because the Cardinals last year were top 3 in blitzing. I think they were the most team to blitz, but I want to say they were top 3 last year in blitzing. And then last week, I believe they blitzed the most, and they blitzed the hell out of the Chiefs. Now, one thing we do know is that Derek Carr is good against the blitz. He is very good against the blitz, but he's not good against the pressure. So as long as we could pick up these assignments, as long as we could pick up these blitzes, and Carr's able to get the ball out quick, we should have a very good day on the offense side of the ball. I'm more at ease because he played center during the preseason. Yeah, he got a lot of burn across the whole offensive line during the preseason, though, I feel like. Because we've seen him at guard, both guards, and we've seen him at center. So it's gonna be fun to finally see him in an active game, in a regular season game, getting that burn. Because if he plays well, will he take Andre James' spot? That's I don't know about that one, man. Do you guys think that he'll take Andre James' spot if he plays well? That's the hard part about being injured. DC going for 404 TDs from Autumn Nights. Holy smokes, 400 yards and 4 TDs. It's potential because, like I said, they blitz a lot. So if we're able to pick up those blitzes and Carr holds in the pocket and he wants to shoot downfield, and he can shoot it downfield. He just got to make that throw, and he could potentially have a game like this. But I think it'll be a lot more balanced. I could see more around 280 yards, 2 touchdowns with our running backs, with rushing a close to 200 yards and a couple of touchdowns from the rushing game. So we'll see what happens. Definitely. As long as we end up out on top. The Real Red says our offense has to win time of possession and no turnovers. Turnover thing is the biggest one. It's easily the biggest one. But let's go ahead and finish talking about this injury list because we just got done talking about Andre James, how Dylan Parham will fill in for him. And then you get down here these 2 defensive tackles, which were out last week as well. So we'll go ahead and let's see the Raiders. Okay, we'll go ahead and let that be what it is. Now let's get back into the chat, man. Sun or River says, excited for the game. Anyone know where to stream the game? I'm watching from Spain. Go to Dofu Sports, brother. Dofu Sports. Nate Hobbs pick today? Potentially. You could potentially see a pick today from any of our players, man. I think today is the day that our defense has to step up. They have to go out there and really make sure they cause some type of havoc because last week, 0 turnovers, 0 sacks is a glaring stat, in my opinion, especially on this defense where we went and cashed out on 2 crazy good edge defenders. What dog? Haven't seen you in a bite. Okay. Andre been playing good. Yeah, I think the same thing, man. So it'll be interesting to see what happens. I like Andre James. I think he's our second best lineman, so I wouldn't want to replace him. And I agree with this SVT because you think about Cohen Miller is probably our best, which I think that's what you're insinuating. And then you have Andre James after that. Now, if Dylan Parham comes in and becomes that offensive lineman we think he is, then he could potentially be our next best offensive lineman. And we'd have 3 guys in the core of this offensive line that would definitely help keep building towards the future. Now, as far as John Simpson, I don't know, man. I don't really like John Simpson that much. Running game has to combine for 100 yards today. Yeah, easily needs to combine for 100 yards. VIP Box TV, it's tricky to get going. Keep returning. It will work. Willie Wayne says, check out VIP Box TV. It's tricky. I've tried it before. It has worked. So VIP Box is definitely a good one to check out. Amazing Blue, what's good with you, man? He says, what up, Ray? Can we get the run game more involved? It was non-existent last game, and that will have opened everything else up. And I agree, because when you watched the game last week, after watching the film, the play action pass was there. It started to open up. That's how we were able to hit Waller twice with some very big plays. And that was made off of the play action. Now, like Mason Blue says, we have to start running the football. But Josh McDaniels himself said that he felt like that got down a little early, so he wasn't able to run the football the way he wanted to. So maybe this right here, having a fresh start, going out there, and if we don't get behind ourselves, we're going to probably be able to run the football efficiently and how we should have in the first game. Melgoza says Mad Max with 3 sacks today. 3 sacks? We gonna see, man. But the thing is, I feel like Crosby plays well against. Mobile quarterbacks. Like, I think this is where he excels because he's relentless. He doesn't give up. And his energy, I mean, he has a lot of energy to where he's able to just go out there every single snap and go 100% and catch the guys that think, these defensive linemen are slow. And we seen Maxx Crosby last year chase down Lamar Jackson. And that's when I was sold on Maxx Crosby. When he chased down Lamar Jackson in week 1 last year, that's how I knew Maxx Crosby was the truth. So I think he's going to give Kyler Murray a lot of problems. I don't think Parham yanks James' spot after a good game, but possibly John Simpson. Bro, John Simpson's got to go, Silk. John Simpson has to go. I'm telling you. He needs to go. I don't know. Why does John Simpson get such a pass from not only the coaching staff, but from Raider fans? That's what I want to know. Why does he get such a pass, but we're willing to bag on everybody else? Like, this dude, John Simpson, it gets destroyed. Adrian C says, where you been at, boy? Man, yesterday I was out at the zoo with my family. Took them to the Oakland Zoo. We was out there just doing our little family thing. But outside of that, I went live Thursday, which I want to do. I want to start going live more in the evening so I can catch up with a lot more people because I know a lot of people aren't able to catch the Good Morning Nation. But, yeah, I'm out here, dog. I've been out here. Jack Kenneth says, Ray, send your merch link in the chat. Send the merch link in the chat. Yeah, y'all know what it is, man. All y'all got to do is hit up redemptionbrand.com, bro. That's it. All you got to do is hit up redemptionbrand.com. I just dropped down in the chat. Y'all go check it out. And if y'all can, we got over 100 people in the chat now. If y'all can, hit that like button. That's all we're trying to do is get over 100 likes in this one. I know it's a little out of the way, but what Raider player has the best game day fit on today? Abram looking sharp. I ain't even see the game day fits yet, man. I ain't gonna cap on you. Simpson is definitely the weak link, bro. He's definitely the weak link. Definitely the Winkling, John Simpson. John Simpson is a guard with a great Jerry curl. That's this dude with a great Jerry curl. Ain't no damn way. The reason is because there was no one better at the moment. I feel like, well, this is my thing though. We have Cohen Miller, but what about Dylan Parham playing at the left? You know what I mean? What about Dylan Parham playing at the left guard, taking John Simpson's spot, and then having Lester Cotton play on the right side? I like Lester Cotton. I like what I've seen from Lester Cotton more than I've seen from John Simpson. That's kind of where I'm at with it. Johnson, do you think McDaniels will constantly change the O line again? I don't think so. I don't know if that was actually I don't know. Do you guys think that it was actually a strategic thing for Josh McDaniels to go out there and rotate offensive linemen? Or do you think it was just bullshit? I think it's straight bullshit. There's no way in your mind that you want to go out there every Sunday and be like, oh, yeah, I want to rotate my right tackle. Why would you want to do that? Like, it doesn't make sense. And some people try to justify it by saying, well, we rotate defensive linemen. And in my mind, I'm thinking, bro, defensive linemen are getting at it. Like, defensive linemen aren't just standing in one spot, really making a couple of steps. No, they're doing a bunch of moves. Not only that, chasing down defenders. So the defensive line is different. Also, Maxx Crosby doesn't come out. And when you have your best player available, you're going to leave them out there. So at that point, I think it was a telltale that McDaniels says, we don't know who the best guy is on this roster. And basically saying they're all mid. That's what I got from Josh McDaniels. He's basically saying all these dudes are mid. So, I mean, well, that's kind of how I took it. He says it works in hockey. Well, shit, bro. I mean, I don't know anything about hockey, but I could definitely tell you this much, that this is definitely not hockey. Casey Bourne says, word on the street is Carr isn't allowed to change the play at the line of scrimmage like he was under Gruden. Whoa, where did we hear that? Casey Bourne, send a link. Let me know. Because that's crucial, bro. That's different. I don't know about that. But at the same time, I feel like after watching the film, now that I think about it, I don't remember Carr really making too many checks at the line to where he actually changed the play. But actually, I wouldn't say that's true, because when he hit Devontae Adams, maybe that was just a check with the receiver. But I don't know about that. I think he wants to rotate, but I'm damned if I understand it. Yo, Kevin Lurker, that's what I'm saying, bro. Like, what does that even mean? To rotate your linemen? Like, that don't make sense, bro. JK says Parham is only 311 pounds, solid muscle. Now, having to play center, if played left guard, who plays center with James out? Well, that's going to be John Simpson. Now, I'm only speaking in reference of Parham taking John Simpson's spot. I'm not really talking about Andre James coming out. Now, if Andre James comes out, this is how it's going to look today. We're going to see that today, JK. John Simpson at the left guard, probably Lester Cotton at the right guard, Dylan Parham at the center. So we're going to look at what it would look like with center or with James out now. Mike Evans just cracked some dude. Damn, is it going down like that? Am I missing a whole crazy fight right now? I'm trying to see that fight. I ain't even gonna cap on you. I'm trying to see that fight. I'm trying to see something crazy happen. Vibrator says Carr is good, but he played super bad last Sunday. Yeah, I guarantee. And this is the thing, bro. When it comes to Derek Carr, is that people are trying to make excuses for Carr, bro. Last game, and that concerns me. There was no excuse for Carr last week. Man. Damn, that boy Lamar Jackson went off today, didn't he? Sheesh, that boy went off. Damn. That boy went off. Let me see. I'm gonna pull up the Cardinals injury report real quick. Where's it at? Cardinals injury report. Wow, there's no Cardinals injury report out here. What the fuck we got going on? Cardinals inactive. I mean, I can't find it. It's all good. Carr ain't got no excuse this whole season, period. Exactly, Tombstone. This is what I'm saying. There's no excuse for Derek Carr right now. Throughout this entire season, there's no excuse. I don't care if the offensive line is shaky. I don't care if John Simpson gets replaced with Dylan Parham or Dylan Parham replaces Andre James. It doesn't really matter. As long as we have Devontae Adams, Renfro, Waller in this plethora of running backs, there's really no excuse for Carr to go out there and shit the bed like he did last week, because he just missed a lot of throws. And this week is the week for him to prove that he still has it, and last week was a fluke, which I think it was. So come on, man. He says, I'm not. Carr has all the weapons a quarterback can ask for. No more excuses. Get the effing job done. That's what I'm saying, bro. Get the damn job done, dog. There's no excuse at this point. And if you followed me last year, I was defending Carr like crazy. But this I can't defend. I can't defend this. There's no way I could. Arizona Cardinals inactive, though. Let's look at what the Arizona Cardinals have inactive this week. Okay, we got our guy, NFL inactives. Arizona Cardinals posted right here. Let's pull it up real quick. And Arizona Cardinals, who they have inactive? We have Rondale Moore, one of the speedster wide receivers that they got last year. Rondale Moore will be out. So this will be, and Isabella. So two of their speedsters are going to be out this game. So there shouldn't be any excuses getting beat deep, in my opinion. Trayvon Mullen is out. Sanders is out. I don't even know who this is. Letakis Smith is out. Jonathan Ledbetter. Damn, that's a hell of a last name. Ledbetter. Okay, Ledbetter. Now, as far as the inactives, I didn't really see anything too crazy. The only thing that I seen is that J.J. Watt wasn't on that list. Now, Marty Mark says J.J. Watt is starting, and that's going to be a matchup to watch, but J.J. Watt is still J.J. Watt's still a shell of his old self. You know what I mean? Like, he's not the same person he used to be that everybody thinks of when they hear the name. So it could be a matchup, but at the same time, he's not the same person. Elite quarterbacks get the job done with what they have. Yes, that's 100% true, bro. They do. Elite quarterbacks. But we do see bad performances. Like, at this point right now, would we say Aaron Rodgers is still elite? He just won. So Aaron Rodgers just won the MVP last year and then goes out. All he did was lose Devontae Adams. It's not like he lost him in the middle of the season. He lost Devontae Adams before the season started. So there was time to get acclimated with who he already had. They go out and they drafted, who is it, Christian Watson they drafted? The Packers. And they also got Romeo Doubs. So is Aaron Rodgers still technically elite, even though he had that bad game? Or how does that, you know what I mean? How does that work? Mola's damn goods. It seems like it at this point. Sorry, Carr had a bad game, but damn, I just can't get over our defense did not get any turnovers or sacks. But the thing is, even though they didn't get any turnovers or sacks, you can't really hold it against them when we had so many tackles for loss, in my opinion. Like, even though it's not a sack or it's not a turnover, you stop them on third down. You get the ball back. It's almost like the same thing as a turnover if they would have got an interception. You think about a tackle for a loss every time they ran the football, we punished their run game. So it was helping us, and we still stopped them. So I'm not going to hold the defense it's not going to – think about it like this. Carr was throwing interceptions. He wasn't putting points on the board. The defense was stopping the Chargers from putting points on the board. They were stopping them from getting in field goal range to where we had 5 opportunities. So the defense stopped the Chargers 5 times, and we scored once. So it's kind of like, how can you even say anything about the defense or bring them up when we stopped the Chargers 5 times and only scored 1 time out of those 5? That's terrible. That's terrible on the offense. We spent, Devontae Adams, Waller, Carr, and Renfro. That's 4 huge contracts that we got done for the offense to go out there and play like garbage. There's no excuse for the offense. I don't care if the defense doesn't get a sack or a turnover at this point. It's on the offense to go out there and put up points. And this is my thing. So the defense not getting sacks or turnovers is causing the offense not to score the football? You see what I'm saying? That doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. The offense needs to step the shit up for real. Waller is too big to not be high pointing the ball. DC needs to start throwing it up to where only he can get it. I agree with that 100%. Another thing is, though, that I would like to say is Darren Waller needs to step it the hell up. He wanted to get this contract, but Darren Waller, I've seen him too many times get hit in where the ball will hit Waller in the hands and he'll drop it. Like, it won't be perfect. And instead of like going to actually like stop and let the ball or something, like just do something to change his trajectory to where he's running to where he can catch the football. No, he'll like stick his hand out and drop it. Like, oh, it's not perfectly to me. And it's like, Waller, get your big ass and catch the football, bro. What are you doing? That's how I feel about Waller. You need to make a damn play because Waller will not catch the football unless it's thrown directly to him. And he won't break a damn tackle. He's the biggest damn person on the field and can't break a tackle. How can you not break a tackle, Waller? You're letting the safety fucking tackle you? A cornerback could tackle Waller. Like, bro, step that shit up, bro. You got to step it up, bro. It was one game. Let's not overreact. It was our starter's first game. Yeah, there ain't no overreaction, bro. There's definitely no overreaction. You don't even have to say that. It's too soon to tell with Rodgers just one game. What's good with it? XO Sounds was good with it. Yeah, because Rodgers had a bad game last year too. On the opener last year, maybe it wasn't opener. Maybe it was a second game. But Rodgers had a bad game last year too in the beginning of the season, and then the very next game he beat the brakes off of whoever he played. So let's see if we can get that out of Carr. Maybe Carr is gonna feel some type of way after last game, and this game he's like, bro, I'm gonna go out there and tear. I'm about to rip these dudes a new one, and we'll see if he does. We'll see what happens. Didn't Aaron Rodgers only score 7 points? Yeah, I believe so. Yeah. I believe so. I think it was, and they were playing the Vikings too, bro, which is like, oof. I hope our defense looks good. Carr will look better too. Yeah, I feel you, bro. I feel you. I think they will as well. With Chandler too, but we got to respect the talent. Yeah. As far as defense can get to Murray, then we'll win this game. Oh, yeah. As long as the defense get to Murray, yeah. Yeah, you just got to get to Murray, bro. That's it. Randy says it's just one game. Geez. Geez. Geez Louise, Randy. AJ Simpson says the defense got stops and gave us a chance to win the game. Even with Carr's mistakes, the defense did enough to win. Exactly. Bro, that many interceptions at the defense, and we're still able to win the game at the end with 3 interceptions and 2 fumbles. Like, we're only talking about think about it. We're only talking about the interceptions. This dude fumbles every time he gets freaking sacked. And this is something I've never been able to defend with Derek Carr. You fumble the ball whenever someone even gets around you, dog. You got to hold on to the football. Got to hold on to the ball. How many teams come back from 0 until we have to win this game? Not even sure. It wasn't on our D. They held Eckler to 87 rushing yards. Yeah, bro. Like, our defense was fine. From the trenches, facts. It's on the offense. Exactly, trenches. That's what I'm saying, bro. I hope Abram spies all day long. Yo, if Abram is the spy, I don't think Murray would really want to run, or else he's going to get his head taken off. That's all I can say. But we do get some bullshit calls. Like when Nate Hobbs hit Herbert last game around the end zone, that garbage call. Defense get off the field, 6 for 14 and stop on the 4th is a TO. Defense got off the field, 6 for 14 and stop on 4th. Yeah. Casey says, sup, Ray. UC Chandler making a mark today. Shout out to Casey for dropping the super chat. Appreciate you, brother. Supporting the channel always. UC Chandler making a mark today, and I think he will. This Cardinals offensive line, I'll be honest, I can't really name too many offensive linemen on this Cardinals team, but we have 2 elite pass rushers. And at this point, based on last week, and I agree with everybody saying we didn't get turnovers, we didn't get sacks. But there's a breaking point, and we have to get sacks now, right? You can't go 2 straight games with Chandler Jones and Maxx Crosby without getting a sack. Patrick Graham will start getting questioned. The defense did its job, bro. New regime, new coach staff, new system, but we will start to get right today. Exactly. That's how I'm feeling, man. I feel like today is the day we'll see our team look how it did in the preseason. If you guys are with me on that, think about like. We looked fundamentally sound in the preseason. Everybody was saying how well coached we look, right? And I want to see that from this team going up against the Cardinals. I don't want to see no crazy trick plays. I want to see more running of the football. I want to see a cleaner Derek Carr. If they don't want to see on the defense side of the ball, get a sack and maybe an interception. Maybe an interception. You know, if Amik Robertson were to get an interception, that would really say a lot. Shout out to Brand. He says, yep, he's agreeing with Riddle Sprigger. Tombstone said Waller needs to be more aggressive after the catch. Exactly, Tombstone. You got to be aggressive, Waller. This dude is 6'6", 250 pounds or something, right? Darren Waller is. And he can't break a freaking tackle? Oh, my goodness. And you got to break a tackle, bro. Why are the rookie D tackles always inactive? So I think they're inactive just because of the simple fact that we're only going to have so many players go with us or be with us on the sidelines, as well as having Nichols, Billings, Hankins, and Vickers playing. So we have those 4 interior defensive linemen already. And having the 2 rookies out there, I think we're trying to save them. We're trying to save them for until one of these defensive tackles end up hurt. So if Andrew Billings were to end up hurt, then we'd probably activate Neil Farrell Jr. If Bilal Nichols were to end up hurt, then we'd probably bring up Matthew Butler because they have different skill sets, more of a rush defender versus a pass pursuer. So we'll see what happens maybe if one of those veteran defensive tackles get hurt. Shout out to Raider Lux for the question, though. I definitely understand what you're saying. Got 40 points on my bench. Sneaking Carr was finna have a bigger game. That's the shitty. Hey, I ain't gonna lie, man. That's the shitty part because I got Carr as my main quarterback. So even though I'm saying stuff about Carr, I put my money where my mouth is because these fantasy games, these fantasy leagues ain't free, y'all. You think I'm bullshit? No, these fantasy leagues ain't free. I took Derek Carr in 2 of my leagues, and honestly, he did decent for me. And thank goodness I just got a notification that Antonio Gibson scored a touchdown because, boy, he was looking rough at the beginning. I'm glad he got a touchdown. That helped me out a lot. But, in the Raider Content Creators League, freaking Raider fan took all the Raider players, so I couldn't even get Carr. But, I'm sorry, y'all, but I got Patrick Mahomes and Travis Kelce in that one. I got to win this year. JK says, hope Abrams spies all day long on Murray. Appreciate the super chat, JK. I thought, did I read this already or did – I think you commented this and I read it earlier. You didn't have to super chat, brother, but I do appreciate the support. And I do hope Abram knocks Murray's head off, bro, if he wants to run. Because this is another thing, though, that I noticed. So when Trayvon Merrick went out of the game, and I think I have the film right here on my desktop. I might bring it up for you guys. But watching the game, after Trayvon Merrick went out, I want you guys to really pay attention in the game that Deron Harmon and Teamer were now the 2 high safeties. I want you guys to pay attention. They were the 2 high safeties. And Abram ended up taking Trayvon Merrick's spot to where he would follow the tight end and he would be close to the line of scrimmage. And that is going to be a huge, huge difference in this game, in my opinion, because Trayvon Merrick obviously and Abram don't have the same skill set. But to see Abram try to fulfill that role is going to be tough because we know Abram's skill set ain't really man covering. So we'll see what happens. We'll see if they come out with that same idea, or we'll see what safety comes down. But I don't know. That's a tough build. That's a tough one for Abram to fulfill. I'm not crying, but the refs made no holding calls and missed the face mask on the last sack. Yeah, bro. That was definitely a face mask. And what's messed up is Mac even knew it was a face mask, bro. Like Matt, if you look at Khalil Mack's body language, you could tell he kind of was like, oh shit, I got a face mask, and kind of laid there and looked around and then looked at the ref, and then there was no call. It was like, damn, they really sold on us, bro. Purge says, I also defended Carr last year, but a lot of quarterbacks would love to have the weapons Carr has. Carr has to step it up. I'm telling you, bro, he has to step up, man. There's no excuses for Carr anymore. There really isn't. Love the truth, bro. Some players need to step up. Some players need to be clear-headed. We just need to play the best we can and just win, baby. Let's go, Raiders! Yes, sir. Quiet Storm. Appreciate you pulling up, brother. Glad you're able to be here, man. I know you've been following me for hella long, bro, so I always like to give you a shout-out. Randy Savage says, boy, y'all panicking already? Randy Savage, I don't know why you keep saying panicking or all these synonyms for panicking, but it's like, bro, nobody's panicking. We're just talking football. I mean, nobody's panicking, bro. Um, so you can kind of hold off on all your synonyms with panicking and worrying and all that stuff. Wolf Claw says, if refs would have called Max face mask at the end of the game, would have been a whole different story. 15 yards, automatic first down. It definitely would have been a different story. And it really would have been on us to win that game because you get bailed out like that. Not to say it wasn't a face mask, but you get bailed out by the refs, you have to win the freaking game, right? There's no way around it. Waller lost his fire when Gruden got fired. Did anyone else notice that? I don't know. I don't know about that one, but that's a hell of a claim, Ray Love. I don't know if he lost his fire, but I mean, I don't know about that one. I don't know if he lost his fire. I don't know. Sun or River says, agree, not every pass is going to be perfect. Receivers have to make a play sometimes. Did you guys see the Chargers wide receiver one hand catch some? Yes. It was Mike Williams. And it was crazy because me and my dad were just talking about this 30 minutes ago. And he was like, did you guys see not 30 minutes ago. I've been live for 40 minutes. Holy shit. I've been live for 40 minutes, y'all. I've been live for 40 minutes, y'all. Dang. I didn't even realize that. I just been going. If y'all can, make sure to hit that like button. Let's see if we can get over 150 likes. We got almost 180 people in here. Y'all appreciate you being here. Yeah. But I did see that catch, Sun and River. Exo Sounds, a lot of quarterback played bad last week. Maybe it's first game rust. I effing hope so, man. I can't take another loss back to back. And that's the thing. This is the statistic. The statistic that stands out the most is the 0-2 stat that says if you go 0-2, no team has ever made the playoffs. Now, of course, it would be the Raiders to break that record. You know what I mean? Change the history on that. But at the same time, I don't want to take that risk. I don't want to take that chance. So Julio says the Lions are looking crazy right now. Are they? I got Jamal Williams on my fantasy team. Is he lighting shit up? What's the score on that, man? What's the score on that? Am I missing a lot? I miss a Ravens fight. I'm missing the terrible Lions lighting shit up now. What is going on, bro? What is going on there? Can't blame Waller for the throw on the goal line with Derwin James trailing him. Yeah, but at the same time, it's just like this is all I'm saying, bro. Waller will not catch the football unless it's perfectly thrown to him. I feel like bro, he will not catch the football unless it's perfectly thrown to him. That shit's annoying. And he doesn't break tackles. Waller does not break tackles. Nobody can argue this. Nobody can debate this. Waller does not break tackles. And that kills me, bro. That kills me. That Waller does not break tackles. He gets touched, he goes down. So I'm like, bro. I'm a Carr stan. I wear his jersey every game day. But that loss was 100% on him. The line was surprisingly good, but I'm not worried about Carr. He seemed a little off. Now, Pluto Star, I appreciate you being honest. I appreciate you coming up here and being able to just put it out on the line because that's the truth, bro. Carr didn't have a good game, and he needs to go out there and put it on the line because this is the thing. Carr's contract, I didn't want to start talking about his contract this early, but we know how Carr's contract is set up, right? We know if he does not play well, we could damn near move in a different direction without being hurt. So Carr, there's a lot of pressure on him, in my opinion. JK says Carr does give up fumbles too much. That is Carr's problem. Sure, the coaches try to teach that, yeah. But this is the thing. Carr is a good quarterback. That's his only problem, in my opinion, is that he fumbles too much. Outside of that, I wouldn't really bag on Carr too much. Them trenches, man. He says Waller dropped that goal line pass because he thought Derwin was going to pick him up and throw him in the stands. Hey, bro, did you see? Oh, my goodness. Travis Kelce got destroyed, dog. He got destroyed, man. I feel bad for Kelce, actually. I ain't going to cap. I ain't going to lie. He got destroyed. That was punishment on Derwin James's part. How do you pick this man up like that? How do you punish that man like that, bro? Straight punishment. It says 6'2", 216 pounds versus 6'5", 260. Straight punish that man, dog. Punished him. That was a tough one. Right there. But I digress. That was crazy. Hudson on the O-line. Yep. Is he hurt? No, he's not hurt. He's not hurt, right? He's not hurt. We already looked at the injury report. 6 for 14 on third down charges. Okay, yeah. And this is good for our defense to be able to stop them like this, bro. In my opinion, this is good for our defense to be able to stop them like this. He says, right, you can't complain about Waller. What you mean you can't complain about Waller? You can complain about anybody. Sheesh. Waller could definitely get you know the one thing, bro. You know there's one thing. Waller hamstring healed up quick when he knew he was getting that contract. I want to see some screenplays. We had none against the Chargers. Definitely have to see those screenplays open up. We've seen a lot in the preseason. All of a sudden, it just disappeared. Can't wait for this game. Shout out to Farrell, man, for pulling up on us. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let's go, Gabe. Let's get it. Every year we have to play against the refs and the team. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. He says, what? I will take girl Waller results again today. Oh, man, that boy crazy. Let's give Ray some love and hit that like button. Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate it. Eric Delk in the building, though. He says, Carr's doing too much of what McDaniels is telling him, causing him to force the ball. Carr is better when he breaks down the defense himself. He need audible Carr back. Yes, bro. We need Carr to be able to control the offense. Give him the playbook. Tell him the idea of what you want to do, but let him run the offense. That's when Carr is at his best. And one way you could tell is, did you guys notice how often we were in empty sets? Like how Carr was in the backfield by himself with everybody spread wide. And it's like these guys are teeing off on us, getting, 5 sacks, and we're leaving him back there by himself. And it was just interesting the way we were getting it done, you know? He got paid, effing produced, exactly. And that's all these players, everyone on the offense, man. Yeah, Lions look revamped. What? Am I missing the resurrection of the Detroit Lions? But if a Raiders player made that tackle on Kelsey, he would be suspended. Bro, you were 100%, Jose, 100%. Because, 100%. If a Raiders player did that, he would have been ejected from the game. We would have got penalized 15 yards and would have had to pay the NFL $1 million in fines. How do you think Parham handles center? I'm kind of scared, to be honest. I think Parham will be cool. I think he'll be cool, man. But I did bring up the fact that Andre James last year had his struggles. Andre James did have his struggles last year. Wolf Claw, appreciate you pulling up. He says, I'm out, y'all. Today we get into effing dub. Enough about riding Carr, 7 comebacks, 4 in the OT, drops a shitty game. He's going to be on Raiders. Wolfie OG, Raider Nation. Shout out to the Wolf OG. Appreciate you pulling up, big dog. Let's get ready for this game, man. We got a hell of a game on the way. What's good, Ray, bro? I feel a little nervous without Trayvon Merritt. I think we'll be – you have the right to be nervous, dog. You have the right to be nervous because we got done talking about it earlier that now in our 3 safety sets, we will have Jonathan Abram fulfilling Trayvon Merritt's role based on what I seen on the film last week against the Chargers when he went out of the game. And we have Harmon coming in to replace him at the 2 high safety. Teamer will be the 3rd safety, and he will come in to play that 3 safety set. Now, what makes me think is that if we're not comfortable with that 3 safety set or that big nickel package, whatever you want to call it, then we'll just run the nickel a lot with Hobbs playing on the inside at the nickel spot. And that's ultimately what I think we'll see. That's ultimately what I think we'll see this game is Hobbs playing in the slot a lot. Even though he does start on the outside now, Hobbs, I think we should be okay. That midget quarterback is a nightmare. Hey, facts, bro. I ain't going to cap on you. Sam Webb going to make a splash. Now, this is the thing. Who do you guys think is going to get more burn? Sam Webb or Amik Robertson? Because I'm more concerned with having Amik Robertson out there. I'll be honest with you guys. I'm concerned with Amik Robertson being out there. Now, that's just me. Shout out to Thomas pulling up on us. What's good, you, Thomas? Ern, Big Ern. Salute to Ern. But who are you guys more concerned with? You guys more concerned with Amik Robertson being out there or Dylan Parham being out there? That midget is a diva. That boy crazy. We need good defense today. Most definitely. Most definitely. Everybody in the chat, though, I need y'all to let me know. Are y'all more concerned with Amik or with Sam Webb? Okay. Underrated man says, hey, question. Over or under Derek Carr, 270 passing yards? This is a good one. We'll get back to you, underrated. We'll definitely get back to you. Amik Robertson, Charm City says, I'm concerned with Amik too, bro. Ray Love, Amik is a concern to me. And he could potentially be starting outside. he could be starting outside. Now, some people say Webb they're concerned with. I'm not too concerned with Webb. I'm not concerned with Webb. Webb's a rookie. He has better size. He looked good in the preseason. Amik doesn't look good in the preseason to me, and he doesn't look good against the Chargers. In my opinion, he didn't look good against the Chargers. But let me see what I got up here. I think I got the new project. What does that say? New project? No, that's the Bengals game. Where was the what? That's the Pittsburgh game. I thought I had downloaded the defensive film, and I wanted to bring up a couple of snaps for you guys. And I do. I mean, look, we right before the game about to start, man. So let's go ahead and hop into this film, man, because I ain't really got. We talked about most of everything. We did. He didn't look good, period. That's what I'm saying, bro. Amik didn't look good at all. And what's crazy, I was on Twitter and Amik's dad, bro. I was on Twitter and all I said, I didn't say nothing about Amik, bro. And all I said was, how do we feel about Amik Robertson? And his dad responded. His dad responded hella mad. And I'm like, yo, bro, I didn't even say nothing about your son, dog. Chill the fuck out. The hell you out here talking about? So I'm like, yo, Amik Robertson dad need to chill out on Twitter. He was over there trying to get on me. But let me pull this up, dog. Let me pull this up real quick. Because there are some snaps out here, man. There are some snaps that was looking goofy. And when I say goofy, I'm like, yo. I don't know if y'all can see this nice and clear, but I'm like, doggy bone. You got to do better than that. Let me see. Amik Robertson came in. Here's Amik at the bottom of your screen. Boom. There's Amik at the bottom of the screen. I just want to see a couple of plays real quick. Okay, watch right here. Bink. Right there. There it is. Do y'all see that? This is why it concerns. Yes, his dad, bro. I'm like, bro, what? Yeah, Amik is definitely a chemistry guy, Marty. He is. But look at the top of your screen right here. Look at Amik at the top of your screen right here. I didn't think I would do a film breakdown, but watch this. This is Josh Palmer. This is such a slow-ass double move, my guy, that it's like, I'm like, dog, what are we doing on this? Bink, beat. And the only reason the ball wasn't there is because of Maxx Crosby, right? I shared this on my Twitter right after the game. But the only reason the ball doesn't get there, right? He gets beat. Maxx Crosby beats right here on the edge. And he gets a hand on the football. Maxx Crosby gets a hand on the football. But he wins. He wins the route. Boom. He hits the ball, so the ball goes in the dirt. But he's open, dog. And he makes that catch. Herbert makes that throw easy. So in my opinion, it's like Amik Robertson just ain't that guy, dog. He's just not that guy. He kind of concerns me. And he misses wide open tackles. Like, let me see if I can find that one to where he missed a wide open tackle. I'm like, bro, you just got to make that. You just got to make that tackle, dog. Is it right here? This might be it. But he misses a tackle. And I'm like, yo, you missing wide open tackles. You getting burnt on these double moves, and you know they're going to attack Amik Robertson, bro. They're going to attack him on purpose. Like, there's no doubt about it. Here he is asking Hobbs, like, what the hell are we doing? Right? He's asking Hobbs, like, what's the plan? What are we doing? Where's that play at? Was this it where he misses the tackle? And I'm just like, bro, how you missed this? I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to find it right now, and I'm not trying to go through it all day. But y'all trust me. I'm sure y'all trust me when I tell you I seen that shit. It's on the film. It's on the film. He said, bro. His dad need to chill, bro. Did you see Chiefs Chargers game? I did, brother. I did. It was a good game. Biggest concern is Carr. I want to say my biggest concern is Carr. Appreciate the Super Cali boy. I'm out here in Cali too, man, holding it down. But biggest concern is Carr. I want to say it's my biggest concern. I really want him, man. I like Derek Carr. I really do. So I wouldn't really say that too much because he just had a bad game. We haven't seen Carr play like that. And he still threw a couple of touchdowns. He just missed a couple of throws. That could have easily been a 4-touchdown game with one pick. So Sam Webb knows his assignments. He showed that in the preseason. And Amik showed us that he doesn't know his assignments. He's out of position too often. And I agree, dog. Like, he just doesn't – he Another thing is we have to realize Amik Robertson is not a rookie. Like Amik Robertson has played in the regular season in prior seasons. He's been in the preseason playing a lot as well. So there's no excuses for Amik to come in and have these mistakes when we have guys coming in like Sam Webb looking way better in the preseason. So it's kind of confusing how Meek is beating out Sam Webb in that instance, but I don't know. Y'all let me know down in the chat. How does Amik Robertson end up beating Sam Webb? Like, he hasn't put anything better on film. Now, again, I'm not at practice and I'm not Patrick Graham, but again, it's just that's concerning. Amik Robertson concerns me. And they have him playing outside. They have Amik playing outside. They don't have him playing slot. So let's not get that confused, because a lot of people will say, well, you know, Amik Robertson can play the slot. Hell no, he can't. He can't play no damn slot. That's a damn narrative. That's a whole narrative people try to put out there that is not true. Amik cannot play the slot. He is not filling those run fits. That's why we have Hobbs move from the outside back to the inside. But earlier, someone had dropped down a comment I wanted to get back to, and I cannot remember where it was. But I can't find it, man. Can't find it. Anyway, shout out to Carlos in the building. See you, man. What's good with you, man? He said Raiders. You know what it is, brother. You know what it is. Player intro at Legion is going to be fired. Jealous I could not make it. Hey, man, there's plenty of games, bro. That's why I wasn't even tripping going, because there's going to be plenty of games. Plus, it's like I don't want to see us play the Cardinals. You know, I don't want to see us play the Cardinals. I don't want to go to the Cardinals game. I want to go to the Niners game. For sure, I want to go to the Niners game. I want to see us play the Chiefs. I want to go to the Chiefs game. And I want to go to the Chargers game. So it's like I'd rather go to divisional games. That's usually what I wait for. Unless I go out of town. Like, say we play Miami. We don't say we play Miami in Miami. I'll fly to Miami. Shit, who want to fly to Miami and go watch a game? Shit, it's gonna be lit. Y'all go raid them likes. Hell yeah. Appreciate you, Raider Andy. Pressure on the edges so our DTs can get a sack. Or our defensive tackles have to step it up, bro. They have to beat the interior. They have to. Some people do better in practice sucking the game. That's true, bro. That's probably how he's getting it in, man. That's probably how he's getting in. As a Raiders fan, but from another team, I would attack Amik. And that's my point, dog. And that's what they did as far as the Chargers. They definitely attacked Amik. Now, I mean, maybe Amik will turn it around in this game, surprisingly, but I would rather put Sam Webb out there. And I don't like small corners. I've said this before. And it's interesting because Averett ends up hurt the very first game. And it's like, bro, I don't like small corners. What's this one right here? This the one he missed that tackle? No. What's the one where he missed the tackle? I just want to pull up the one where he misses the tackles. I'm like, bro, this is not acceptable. You can't miss tackles like this. Here it is right here. I found it. Dang, goodness. Here it is right here, y'all. Look at this shit. And this is why I said he definitely can't play nickel. He definitely can't play nickel if you're doing this kind of shit. Amik Robertson's here at the top of your screen. Here we get at the top of your screen. But here we get a screenplay. He's going to toss it down to Austin Eckler. And watch this. Amik's right here. He does a good job getting off the block. I give him this. But just like, bruh, first down. It's a first down. It's a first down now because you missed that tackle. So you get beat on a double move and then you miss a tackle, my guy. And it's like, you feel me? 2nd and 9. It's 2nd and 9. Could have held him to a third down stop. And this is why I'm concerned with Amik Robertson, because he was only out there for what, a little bit, like a quarter maybe. And he has multiple plays losing. And it's like, how do we have him still out here? Like, I don't know. That's just me. That's just me. And this is what I would base it off. But some people may disagree. That's fine. You know what I mean? I'm not really tripping. Raid, I want to see our night. Yes, exactly. That's going to be a crazy game. I already got about a couple $100. I got $200 on that game already. So we better win that damn game. I ain't going to cap. Marty Mark says, it's skill to read all these chats. Props to you, Raid. Yeah, man, I'm trying, man. I'm trying to get all to him. Most definitely. Thing about Webb, he don't look for the ball. That is true. That is true. I mean, but the thing for me is I like bigger corners. So Webb brings that size to the cornerback spot. Also, he'd be playing outside, so it'll help, especially going up against bigger receivers, and he can hit. Like we seen this dude hit. Webb could smack the hell out of somebody as a corner, so that's pretty good. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Patrick Graham has to see something in Amik Robertson because as of right now, he has not been like as far as the game, he has not been doing anything crazy, in my opinion. That's another thing. Sam Webb does better than Amik tackling. Exactly, Simpson. And it's just weird how the coaching doesn't see it, and he's out there still getting it in. But yo, man, we hit the hour mark, bro. I'm trying to give myself a little cushion before the game starts so I can go get my pregame in. Y'all know how we rocking. But yo, y'all know we go live every before every game for the pregame. We go live every before every game, got the pregame show. And so pull up. Y'all know what it is. 1 hour before the game, hour 15 before the game, I should say. We're going to be live on Ready to Tape. So remember, pull up, slide through, come pull up on the kid, join the live so we can go talk about the Raiders pregame live show. And I'm thinking about doing the postgame live show as well, man. So, and I know a lot of people are going to be at the game. So go check out the Blackout Party live stream. I know they're going crazy. It's Samoan, Raider Cody. They were just with Marquette King last night. It's Graf as well. I think some other people are going to be out there too. So make sure to pull up over there, man. They're doing a lot of stuff for Raider Nation. And the fact they're able to do it, you have to support it, right? Because this is how we keep things going. This is how we keep things rocking. So go support Graf, Cody, Samoan. I think Mr. Fitz, if y'all heard of Mr. Fitz, should be out there. Who else? Marquette King. So they're doing some things, bro. Shout out to them. That's how you really get it rocking, bro. That's how you really get it rocking. And make sure to pull up. And I think Andy at Raiders Football Talk is doing a live stream for the game. So make sure to pull up on that too if y'all want to sit there and chop game with somebody while the game is going on. I'll pull back up after the game is over for a post-game live. I think that'll be some fun. I hope to see you guys there. Tubby Chili says, what up, Raid? What's the best link to watch the game online? I would say the best link is probably VIP Box TV. Some people say that, VIP Box TV. I'll type it in the chat real quick, VIP Box TV. And then also Dofu Sports. Dofu Sports is also another one. If anybody else knows any other links to watch the game, go ahead and drop it down in the comment so we could make sure everybody is good to get a link or a stream to watch the game, dog. And Mondays, you know what it is, SVT. Every Monday morning, we do a Good Morning Nation show. That's probably my favorite show. That's probably my favorite thing to do across YouTube is the Good Morning Nation show. Good Morning Nation is fun, dog. I start my day with Raider Nation, which starts my day very right because talking to you guys gets me pumped up, gets me ready to go, gets my day started, talk that shit. So Good Morning Nation is a good one, bro. It's my favorite stream. It definitely is. Oh, I heard Stream East too as well, J-Dog. I've heard of Stream East too, so I don't know. Oh, that's what it was. Underrated, man. I went back to look for your comment. I just couldn't find it. Hey, Ray, Derek Carr, over under 270 pass yards if you forget. This is a good one. Everybody in the chat. I know some people left, but we still have over 140. Let me know in the chat. Over or under Derek Carr 270 passing yards? Over or under? Let me know. Let me know. I'm thinking I'm gonna give a chance. I'm gonna give the chat a chance to answer this first. Over under 270 passing yards for Derek Carr, but this is a tough one. 270 yards over under. I'm gonna see what the chat says, man, and then I'm gonna get my answer because all right. I see some people in here. I'm gonna say under. I'm gonna give my explanation and then I'm gonna ask y'all why. The reason I say under is because I think Josh McDaniels, after last week, realized he didn't get the type of running game he wanted. And I think this game we could see more around 250 passing yards, but have a heavy run game. Not say we're running it a lot. We'll just get a lot of rushing yards. So I think we could get close to 200 rushing yards and get close to 250 passing yards. But I do see a lot of people saying over. So we got our guy Herman says over. Raya says over. Derek Vehicle says over as well. So a lot of people saying over on this one. Um, Only a couple people say under. Ray Clev says under. Gabe says under as well. Tombstone says barely over. So that one right there, you say barely over. So it's like at the same time. Looks good under. So I will say under. I'll say under on that one. Who got another over under for us, man? I got y'all right now. Josh Jacobs. Josh Jacobs over under. Josh Jacobs over under. I know I was supposed to get off, but this is fun. This is fun, man. Josh Jacobs. What are we gonna say? Josh Jacobs over under what? How many yards over under on Josh Jacobs? Josh Jacobs over slash under. 75 yards. Over under. What do y'all think? Josh Jacobs over under. Oh, I spelled that wrong. Rushing 75 yards. What do you guys got on this one? Over 100. Ooh. Ooh. I got over under 75 yards right here, y'all. Lurker says under. Oof. This under. Oof. 80 yards. Over 85 yards. Over 125. Oof. I don't know about that. Over. If he gets the chance, that's a good one. Albert, definitely agree. If he gets the chance, he has to have the opportunity, right? No, rushing yards. Over 100, JJ. Would love to see it. Over 110 yards, total 80 rushing yards, 30 yards from catching. So over. A lot of people saying he's going to get over 75 rushing yards. Now, if he has a good game, I would say he would get over 75 rushing yards. But I just feel like the way we're going to have the play calls, how we're going to run the football, and we have Zamir White Abdullah, is going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting to see that. If he got over 80 rushing yards, man. JD, shout out to JD, man. SoCal holding it down out there. All-purpose yards, 120. Damn. Nomad putting it on for Josh Jacobs. Okay. Yes, Bolden is out. Okay, Ray Love. Bolden is out. Yes. But maybe we'll see a little bit from Zamir White. Maybe we'll see a little bit from him, man. But, yo, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this one up, man, with this last comment. Love your show. Started my tailgate listening, sitting here on the couch. Thanks for the motivation, Raider Nation, the original nation. And that's where we're going to leave it. Hey, make sure y'all go hit that like button before y'all head out. Please do so. Helps the algorithm out a lot. And it's free. That's all you got to do. Hit the subscribe button if you want to see more videos like this. Don't forget to pull up every single Monday morning, 8:45 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. We go live and we talk Raiders football every Monday morning. Good Morning Nation. That's what it's called. And don't forget, I'm going to pull up for the post game as well. So after the game, I'm going to pull up and we could talk some Raiders football as well and just have a review of the Cardinals game. And this week, I will be dropping a film study of the Cardinals game as well. So stay tuned. I appreciate everybody that pulled up as well. Shout out to everybody, dog. Shout out to all the Raider Nation. And don't forget to check into Raiders Football Talk. He's going live as well. Blackout going live. It's going to be crazy this week, y'all. Salute to everybody. Appreciate y'all, man. Until next time, Raid the Tape.